What's going on, Yid, and welcome back to Herring Review. Today, I am honored to be with Melissa Lantsman, Member of Parliament for Thornhill and the Deputy Leader of the Conservative Party.
Thanks for having me.
So, Melissa, being in Parliament, I imagine a lot of what you do is, you're kind of making and reviewing a lot of legislation, right?
True.
So my job's actually pretty similar to yours,
Okay.
but instead of reviewing legislation, I review herring.
This is actually the important part.
Yeah. And the thing is, the
You
best
gonna teach
herring...
me?
How to review herring?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I'm going to teach you how to review legislation. We'll be good at
that.
That
Might be a bit of a longer video.
Okay.
Thing is, though, the best herring is in America, our neighbor. And whenever I want to get herring from America and ship it, I have to pay this premium to import fish from America. And I was just wondering, if ever you're the Prime Minister, can you please get rid of that annoying premium?
Okay, so I'm not going to make promises that I can't keep, but we'll definitely look into what it costs to bring herring over the border, because we want you to be the herring guy in Canada.
And herring's not hurting anyone.
Herring is not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the promise. We'll look at it.
Okay, cool. And I have another question that I was really interested in asking you. So, in Canada, the two main parties, Conservative Party and Liberal Party, and, they're always back and forth and, alternating between the governments.
Sure.
And, as part of the Conservative Party, I wanted to challenge you and see if you could tell me, in the past term of Trudeau, what's one good thing he's done?
We have a long time to...
If you can't think of any one good thing, what about the least bad thing?
The least bad thing. Look, I can tell you what needs to change in this country. What needs to change in this country is the level of the debt, the spending, the fact that we're nowhere on the world stage. I'm sure at the beginning we had high hopes for a new prime minister and a new mandate. Well, I didn't, but many Canadians did, and they're never wrong. And I think they've been proven wrong.
That's a good answer. So, should we get into the herring?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Shout out to Yosef Mokir Shabbos for giving us.
So this guy's my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're,
What's it like being next doors with a herring?
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's really good on all food fronts. So shout out to Moshe who
Yosef
feeds
Mokir
us next door. He's got go check him out.
It's amazing. He also sponsored the kichel. We got the Yosef Mokir Shabbos kichel too, and let's see what flavor we got.
What are we trying?
Maple 24K salt herring. It's a new flavor. I don't even maple 24.
What does that tell you?
It's going to be mapley and salty, but maple works in herring. We got the flag over here. We have the MP, Member of Parliament for Canada.
I'm a big fan of herring.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm like Russian background. It's just it's part of who I am.
What's your first ever herring experience?
Okay, so I ate herring growing up. I thought it was a normal dinner, like herring, potato, and onions. And if you are a Russian Jew, you will know what I'm talking about.
Instead of kichel, you have potatoes.
We have potatoes. Yeah.
Wow. Well, there we go, kichel. Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What are we doing? We're doing
Get
this.
some herring. Get some onions on the kichel. Yeah.
We got a piece of herring.
Yes, that's a good piece too. There's some onions. I'm gonna make a little blessing over here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mezonot. Cheers.
Cheers. That's a lot better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
There's a lot of flavor in this herring. I honestly think, bias aside, the maple syrup really works in herring. It tastes like candy. I would eat this for dessert.
I'm into it.
Very good. The onions are really fresh, so it's nice and crispy when you bite into the onions and soft when you bite into the herrings. And the flavor, I'm gonna rate this herring 8.6 out of 10.
So I'm like not a sweet herring person, but I think this could make me a sweet herring person. I think the onions are good. It all works. I think we can replace the potato in my diet with more kichel.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. It's a high score. All right, Melissa, I have one last question for you. So, Member of Parliament, and you're also a Yid, right?
Proud Yid.
How has being a Yid impacted your career as a politician?
Well, it's not that it impacts my career as a politician. It impacts my life. I was raised in the Jewish community. I was raised by strong Zionist parents, and that's what drives a lot of what I think about issues, on freedom of religion, protection of the state of Israel, and on the place of Jews in our country, in our schools, in our government, and fighting the good fight on anti-Semitism.
Fighting the good fight. Melissa, thank you so much for coming on Herring Review.
Thanks for having me.